Here we go.
Oh, there it is. There it
We're
is.
live.
Live. Oh, hi.
Epio19. Epio19.
EpiPen 019.
Epioe.
Yoey.
Epioe19.
99.
Epio19.
Nine.
We're at 74 followers. We've been getting
Nice.
like one every 2 days, which is just, uh, Mirakuru. It's,
Hey,
it's amazing.
the fact that we're stupid fucking idiots and we can have people actually do that is good. It's good. All right.
Bizarre.
Well, let's get to 75, y'all.
What a time we live in.
What a time. What a time. What a time.
Um, is it, what is it? What is it? Is it intro one? No, it's like here we go.
Yeah, like this definitely isn't the right one. It's okay though.
No.
Love it. Yep.
Yep, yep,
Yep,
yep.
that's the one. There it is. There it is.
Here we are.
Sweating.
We did it.
Sweating.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna do that amount of effort. You were into that. You burned
Mm.
off. You got your steps in there.
Yep, got my steps in.
Mm, 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 mm.
When I dance with my arms, I call it getting my steps in.
How long have you called it that?
Oh my God. Since I was two, I think.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, and the reason I said it when I was two is because I was fucking two. I was an idiot, you know. I'm still am,
You didn't
but
know what words meant. You
I
had
didn't
no
know what
idea.
words meant then. Yeah.
You still don't.
No. I
Oh
would
my
have
God.
corrected. I would have corrected that shit a long time ago.
Ambiguous, right?
Yeah, yeah. Ambidextrous.
Oh man, very astute. Yeah,
Yeah. Ah,
anaphylactic almost. Right? Would you
yeah.
say that? Would you say
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
Maybe a paroxysm
Mm-hmm.
of
I would say
halcyon,
mm-hmm.
like a halcyon four. I don't know. I don't know. You know?
I would say all those things.
Yeah, industrious
It's very industrious. Yeah.
school bus. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like to
Well,
live
what?
casualty.
Ooh, bro, that's actually kind of savage. Uh,
That's
just
right,
kicking it,
son.
just kicking it. Just kind of a ca casualty evening. I don't know. It doesn't really work as
Yeah,
well.
yeah, yeah. I don't know how you can make it make sense, but
You
it's
don't
what
have
we
to,
do. It's what we do.
right, pup? Oh man.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm at okay. There's a book my wife has read and is constantly bringing up called. It's by a guy called named. He's not called. His name is Gavin De Becker,
Hmm.
and he is like he's done like security consulting to like presidents and famous celebrities, and he's like a big shot. And his whole thing is he got a book, a very important book called The Gift of Fear. And he talks about a ton of shit. I have not read it, but my wife has twice and told me all about it. And she said, you know how sometimes, a thousand times, you're walking down the street and there's maybe somebody coming at you, and you look at him, you go, oh, here's a person, and you walk by him. No big deal. But that one time out of 1,001, you look and there's a person coming, and you get a weird feeling and your hairs go up and you're like, I need to cross the street, and you don't know why, but you do. And you're like, fuck this. I'm out.
Right. Yeah.
He goes into like theories on why that is, and lots of firsthand stories of like where people did or didn't and the outcome. And he really espouses this hypothesis. He espouses a hypothesis that that is some sort of
Cadmium.
like right? Has to.
Yeah. Yeah.
That it's some kind of like primitive mechanism going on, because sometimes like your dog may not give a shit about anybody, and then some people it might actually even like, and then there's that one dude where your dog's like, no,
No.
we're going the
No.
other way. I
Mm-hmm.
hate this guy. Its hackles go up, it's ground at this guy, it tries to take you in a different. So like he argues that we have the same mechanism and that we should listen to that. It's called the gift of fear. And when something feels off about a situation, a phone call, a knock at the door, and you have no idea why, it feels like a Twilight Zone thing, right? Where you're like, something is way wrong in that room. I don't want to go in there. Don't go in that room.
Good call.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I say all that to bring you back to Sunday morning at the park down the street, in the town where I live, biggest park in the East Bay. And I'm walking.
Damn.
Shit, son. I mean,
That's
we
giant.
bossed out. We bossed
Yeah.
out. You can't even see from one side to the other unless you
See it.
look.
Yeah,
Yep.
right. Unless your eyes are open.
Unless you're awake. And I'm walking my dogs. It's, I don't know, 7 o'clock hour, 8 o'clock hour, sometime in the morning. And like we go every Sunday morning. And I'm walking these fucks. I usually take them for like an hour. And they just shit their pants. My younger dog, the bigger dog, she goes crazy for squirrels. And my older dog, the smaller dog, she just loves to piss on everything, man. And just cruise around. She just kind of tags along, cruise around. Even though she's the alpha of the two, when we get to the park, it is squirrel hunting time, no question.
Right. Yeah. And pissing time, apparently.
Well, pissing time for her, but she
For
knows that
her.
now's
Right.
the time I'm going to let the young girl take the lead and just go
Yep.
crazy for squirrels, right?
Yep.
So
Got it.
anyway, we're making our round, and I hear up ahead, a little out of sight on the trail, coming our way. I hear a man's voice, and he says this. He goes, "Oh, look, it's two puppy doggies." And I was like,
Mm-mm.
I didn't see this guy yet. And I
Mm-mm.
was like, and we keep. I'm like, immediately, I'm like, that's weird. And we keep walking, and sure as shit, 5, 10 seconds later, I hear it's two puppy doggies. And I'm like, this is
Oh
really
my God.
raking
Yeah.
me the wrong way. And then he
Yes.
comes, and mind you, I'm like at the edge of like a big soccer field. It's mostly an open park. It's not Hillcrest, right? It's like it's
Right.
like
Yeah. There's
Bakerville,
like weird
right?
wooded areas and stuff.
No,
And
there is right
yeah.
to the side, but we're not in that. We're on the trail. And so anyway, he's just behind a little copse. There's a good word for you. A little copse of trees, just like a handful. And he comes around, and here's this like 6'5" dude with hair past his shoulders. Nothing wrong with any of that, but he's just kind of gangly and has like weird proportions to his body. And he's staring at us. And he's walking what looks like a 18-month-old, maybe pit bull in it kind of thing. Dog doesn't give a shit. The dog's just cruising around like a fucking dog. But he's staring right at us from 120 feet away, going, "Look, it's two puppy doggies." And I'm like, nope,
Nope.
nope.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, and so there's like two trails. There's one trail that cuts directly across the park from one side to the other on the edge, and we're on another trail that's 20 feet from it that's more like kind of following the contour of the soccer fields and shit and kind of curves back into the park. And in between is just kind of low grass and some trees that are you can walk under, right? And some tree and shit. And we cut across that little bumper area into the main path. The whole time he's just staring at us. And every now and then he goes, "It's two puppy doggies." And we walk past him, and I'm looking at him every now and then, and he's just staring at us. And we go past him, and we get out to the street, and we hang a left on the sidewalk. I look back, it's two puppy doggies from like he's still staring at us, and
What? Yeah.
I'm like, this guy
Uh-uh.
was gonna eat
Uh-uh.
me,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I mean, it was like that movie Them. I came to chew bubblegum and kick ass and chew bubblegum, and I'm all
Right.
out of bubblegum, and he
Yep.
puts on the sunglasses and sees the aliens and shit. It was like this guy is a fucking like a flesh-eating demon alien in a man skin suit. He's like,
Yes.
it
Yeah.
was
Oh, and
creepy as
I
shit,
half
man.
expected you to say like, and then he came out with his two daughters. Like, what grown man by himself is like, look at the two
Ooh,
puppy
look.
doggies.
He always said it the same way.
Okay.
It was exactly the same way every time. Look. Well, that part changed, but it was always, it's two puppy doggies. I was just
Yeah.
really weird. Like,
Yeah.
oh, look,
Yeah.
it's two puppy doggies. Who says puppy doggies?
Right. Right. When there's not
Over and
tiny
over.
children with you, you
I
know.
mean, he was all by himself with his dog, and I think it was just so. Anyways, gift of fear. We crossed and we cut past him, took the long way back to the car, and we fucking gunned it.
Get the fuck up out of there. Yeah, I
uh,
would have done. I probably would have done the same thing. I'd have been like,
mm-hmm,
"Oh my God,
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
like, what is this guy doing? What is going on here?"
Not chill, not
Uh-uh.
chill.
Uh-uh.
So
Damn. And like it wasn't. And if you had been like cleaned up, well, no. If you had been clean cut,
he,
I would have probably felt the same thing
it was
with
just the
those
way he
words.
said it, and I couldn't
Yeah.
see him at first, and then he comes around the corner, comes out of the trees,
Right. Like he had
like
just railed
it's
four
two
lines of
puppy doggies.
methamphetamines. You
Yeah,
know.
but little did he know he was fucking with a real boy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I drink my strawberry lemon burst. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh,
We sipping on it.
shit. Shit. I just got water today. I got the
Don't worry,
hahua.
ain't no calories in this
Mm-mm.
because I'm
Mm-mm.
42
42,
and
son.
I sit in a chair for a living.
Oof. Yeah. Yeah. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for, because I do the same thing every single day. I'm waiting for the day my wrist starts to hurt. I'm waiting for that day because it's gonna come, right? Like I'm not
yeah.
like
Oh,
ergonomic at my desk. Like there's no like
not even
fancy like
close.
things. Yeah, I'm just like at the edge of the desk with my wrists on
Just
the edge, and
total
it just
goblin. Just
yeah, right.
looking at my phone too.
Humpback.
Yeah, just
This is Aaron.
send the
This is
email.
Aaron.
Send the email.
Uh, uh, uh.
It, two puppy doggies.
Two puppy doggies.
Oh
Two puppy doggies.
man.
Oh, but you know what, guy? If you're out there,
Hey,
subscribe, like, subscribe, comment.
ring, don't ring that bell. But but
Don't do that
comment if
shit.
I would pay. No, I'm not. No, let me walk that back. I
Yeah.
won't pay a dime, but I would love if someone commented on this video, oh, look, it's two puppy doggies.
Oh my
Because that would
God.
tell me that you listened to the at least, where are we at?
12
Where's the
minutes, 30
timer?
seconds.
Oh, yep, right, dead center.
That's
12:30
dead
minutes.
center,
Yeah,
right above you.
that you
Yeah.
listened to, I don't know, because we started this horse shit 4 minutes ago, right? Way too long
Right.
ago.
Way too long ago.
Anyway, what's new with you? Anything creepy? Anybody try and eat you while you were out walking your dogs?
No,
You know?
not in the slightest. No,
Hmm.
everything's been hunky dory over here.
Okay.
Hunky dory. Yeah. We've
That is
got
the
a
best story, is
yeah,
hunky.
yeah. Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Imagine slothy dory, like just
Floppy Dory, Slappy
yeah,
Dory.
slappy
Well,
dory. Well, slappy dory would be kind of fun.
Slappy Dory might be kind of a little bit of tuggy Dory. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
A
I
little
was thinking the
squeezy
same.
Dory.
Yep.
Yeah, a little
Fondly
twisty Dory.
dory,
A little sloppy Dory. A little morning
sloppy dory.
Dory. What?
Mm-hmm.
Forget. I
Yankee
don't even
dory.
remember. I
Yeah, I don't
forget.
know.
Well, that one I remember. But the morning Dory,
Uh, uh,
nope.
no.
Got to get my coffee first.
Yep. Just catch me sweating. Just sweating. Just tired and sweating.
I'm crying. Yeah,
No.
I get up at 4:11 every day and go downstairs and cry for 2 hours, or else my day goes off the rails.
Right. Yep.
So
Some people need a shower. Some people need to like have a cup of coffee first. You got to cry for a couple hours.
that's my ritual. Yeah, and it's sobbing like I am racked with you know what I mean? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like biblical, like mourning and wait, like wailing.
I gnash my teeth. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's how you start your day.
It is gnashing of teeth.
The gnashing of teeth. Yep.
So it really is.
Wait.
It's as unpleasant sounding as they make it sound.
Yeah. Do you
Yeah.
still have most of your teeth, or are they gone? Like, are they pretty
No,
much filed down?
I got
Those are
the George Washingtons. These are all wooden.
what? Oh wow, you got some of that
They're painted.
the white paint on there.
Some of that
I'm
white
trying to
paint.
think what did Huckleberry Finn have to do?
Huckleberry Finn and
Whitewash.
Thompson.
He had to whitewash the
He
fence
did.
before
He
he
did. Yeah.
fucking jammed out and went on his adventure
But he got them other fucks
with
to
Jim.
handle it. Yeah, with
Yeah,
regular Jim.
with regular good guy Jim.
Person Jim. My wife and I were just talking about that the other day.
Really?
Like, how is that a name? Like, I get it.
Right.
It's from the time, bro. You
No. No. It's not. No.
just call him Jim.
Yeah.
Fuck.
That'd be Meat Cracker Aaron, but Cracker like is
Yeah,
acceptable. Like
Honky Aaron is okay.
Honky Aaron is fine.
In fact,
I
it's
prefer it.
appropriate.
Yeah. When people say, "Hey, Aaron," I turn and scream in their face. It's Honky Aaron.
It's Honky Aaron to you,
Yeah,
pal.
pal. Yeah,
So my wife,
good gentleman.
yeah, my kind sir, my wife made it to her destination, so she had to
Oh,
text
good.
me about it. But
Nice.
in fairness, she had to go down to uh almost to you. She had to go down to the greater Los Angeles area.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
so she's driving by herself.
Quick day trip.
No, she'll be there until yeah, no, she left earlier today. She'll be back tomorrow. So tonight is just, slosheroonies.
Yeah.
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 No, if anything,
That's
I'm actually gonna go to bed earlier. Do you know what I mean? Not that I wish she were here, but it's like, well, I got nothing to do.
right. Yeah.
I
We're
got
doing this
I got
right
fucking
now.
kids.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
Although my kids are gonna stay up till 2 a.m. anyways, and then not get up till noon. So what the fuck do I? It's summer. So what the fuck?
Right.
I can't hang with
Who-
them.
No.
So
No.
I wake up 6 a.m. latest. Period.
No matter what, right?
It
Yeah.
doesn't matter. We can go to Hawaii or Europe. Time will change. The very next day, I will wake up at 5:42 local time. There, like there. I don't care. It doesn't matter how much 8 hours in the future, 3 hours in the past. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how tired I want to go to bed. I'm busted. It kind of stinks.
Yeah,
But
that stinks.
you always you wake up and you kind of you go downstairs. I prep oatmeal for my wife. I give a
Good.
thumbs up.
Yeah.
I prep oatmeal for my wife. I start coffee and I empty the dishwasher. By then, I 30% of the time I gotta take shit.
Oh, yeah.
Not always, mind you. First thing I drink, Glossier. No, the first thing I drink,
Yeah.
rose.
Oh,
No.
Windex.
Yeah. First thing I drink is some, yeah, it's like
Drain cleaner.
cyanide. I try and end it. Yeah, Drano. I take a
Yeah.
shot of Drano and pray for death. No,
That's after you weep and wail
it's
for
not the
2 hours.
gnashing.
Yeah, in the gnashing.
No, I actually I started doing this. I don't know why, but I started doing it because I always wake up. A lot of fitness assholes will say like, drink 2 big glasses of water when you first wake up, right? Well, my problem is I'm an idiot. I'm drinking water all night. Like when I get up to pee, I have a glass of water because I'm already thirsty
Right.
at like 2
Yes.
a.m. Well, what does that mean? No, now I'm getting up at 4:30 to piss. Perhaps this is why I'm always waking up way too early.
There
But
might be
the
something to that.
the fact remains is I'm usually always drinking 1 or 2. I'm not talking like a fucking 30 ounces.
You're not big
Um,
gulping a water
no,
every time you get up.
no. My wife is still texting me. I'm in the pod. Just check under the corners. Yes. Lift the bitted sheet and
Mm. We got a bed bug check.
yep, bed by
Yep.
check and look under the mattress on the box.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Good call. Good call. We had
Uh,
I don't know if we've talked about this, but we as a family had bed bugs about 13 years ago, and
really?
it yeah in our home,
In your home? Yeah.
yeah, and it was mentally exhausting. There was a lot of anxiety in the house, and you do not want to bring that shit back with you wherever you're. And we don't know where it came from. We didn't go on any trips, nothing like that. We're thinking somebody else had them, and they migrated over to us. It was horrible. It was awful.
They do. So, from my years in property management, multifamily housing, they do tend to go through the ducts and they love to go sideways and up and down. It's tough to tell. Usually it's up and down in like apartments and stuff like that, but they can go any which way. And they don't care about how much money you make or where you've been. And the only way, did you guys have to cook your apartment?
Yes,
Like you
we
had
had
to
to. Yeah,
leave your
we had
stuff
to.
in garbage bags and then like
Yep.
super crank up the heat for 3 days and bake them? Yeah.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was awful. And to this day, like this time of year, mosquitoes start coming out. It's that time of year. If I get bit in like in one location more than like 3 times, I'm checking the house, even though I know they're mosquito bites.
Yeah.
I'm still like freaking out because it's like three on my arm, because they do it in a pattern. Like
Hmm.
they'll bite and then they'll walk a little bit because you've moved and they'll bite again. So it's always a pattern. So if it looks like a pattern, like I shouldn't really call it PTSD because I don't really think it is, but it's like feels like PTSD because then I walk around, I go around, I flip up corners of the couch. I'm looking all over the
It's
place for them.
it's PBTD, post bed
Yes,
bug stress disorder, SD.
distress. Yeah.
Jesus,
Yep.
that was way harder than it should have
Yeah.
been.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
just
got some
trusted
horror
you did it
stories.
right. I
Of
trusted you did it right. I
no, I
didn't.
didn't. Don't ever do
Uh,
that. I've seen some
yes.
shit. I mean, I'm sure I've
Yeah.
never lived through it, so that's good on you. But
It's horrible.
I have assisted with mitigation many times and wild stuff. Like before the mitigation, I've seen some Crazy,
Yeah,
crazy,
and we
gross
had
ass
a
stuff.
guy come out and check, everywhere and do some spray because they got if they have someone come out to spray, they got to spray because it won't kill the eggs. They have to spray, come
Nope.
out a week later, spray,
Yep.
come out a week later, then spray, and then by the fourth time you're usually good.
Right.
And he was like, "Oh, this is not even close to an infestation." I'm like, "This isn't an infestation because
No.
I'm bit all over the place, and I'm like." My wife and I are like wearing like long socks and like gloves and sweatshirts
No.
to bed so we're not getting
They're
bit anymore.
attracted to your breathing, this your carbon dioxide that you exhale.
Yep.
So they come out at night and they make a beeline for that. So it's not like your skin. It's not like they're looking for your
R-
skin. You know what I mean? Yeah.
right, right. But they're biting
Yeah.
at your skin.
Oh yeah, yeah. They're biting all over the place. I've seen. So we used to have this two-story, three-bedroom apartment at one property I worked at that was basically rented out to a local restaurant, and they had three locations all over the Bay Area, and they would have workers work kind of at different locations, and so they just rented this apartment, and some of their workers would like come and go. It was a very strange setup, right? You don't live in an apartment generally when you work at McDonald's. They don't also put you up in an apartment. But this was,
Right, right,
they're working probably folks who are, you know, trying to get green cards and folks who are working on visas and maybe nothing at all. And our friends or family of the owners. It was one of those kind of places, which honestly, if they're just working, I got no problem with that. But what it meant was that they were just passing bed bugs around to all these different apartments and carrying them around and stuff. And it was so bad that like when we went in there, there's just like kind of mattresses all over the place. When we finally had to go in there because they were complaining to us enough about it, they had like they had built like tried to build traps for the bed bugs, so there'd just be like bowls of standing water that are just covered like a solid level of like dead bed bugs floating in it.
my God. Yeah.
There was one guy who had, and I just God knows where their heads at. He had a whole lineup on the wall of dead bugs that he had like pinned on the wall with clear Scotch tape. So he had them like it was like a most wanted list. Like it was so weird.
Right.
He had like it
Yeah.
was like he would kill one on himself, hold it up on the wall, and tape it there. It was this bizarre. And
That's fucking weird.
I
Yeah.
mean, it was like skin crawling going in there because you knew they were just everywhere, but they're not really out during the day, right? That's the
Right.
whole thing.
Yeah.
So, we knew where they were, kind of hiding and stuff, but we had to. And then there's this other one where this couple came in and like I think we got bed bugs and we checked it out and we were trying to find them and looking around and then they had like this dresser, this chest of drawers or whatever, with like kind of a big oval mirror on the top, and we looked behind the oval mirror and it was solid bed bugs. So, you know,
Nope.
yep,
Yeah.
right, no good.
Yeah.
But if I could step back real quick to what I drink first thing in the morning,
Mm-hmm.
I just want to get it out before I forget it because I just remembered I never said it. All I was going to say is I drink a big glass of water, just one, with like electrolytes, like some
Ah.
sort of
Hmm.
workout thing you'd put in there, like the Vega or the Element T or the Elements rather, or any kind of like liquid IV or like one of those things. Boom, I slam that first thing while I'm doing the dishwasher, and sometimes I don't even remember that I need my coffee. It's wonderful.
Nice.
It,
Yeah, that's pretty
honestly,
good.
it's
Yeah.
very strange. It's very strange. I actually usually put creatine in it too, because that way I make sure I get it for the day. Because they say there's actually like some good cognitive benefits to getting creatine daily, besides
Okay.
just getting jacked like a fucking moose, like I
Yeah.
am.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, and all those big words you were saying earlier, it makes sense now.
Obstreperous,
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
and obsequious. I mean, try and good luck without creatine. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I can't even say Sarcosupius. I can't even say it.
Oh, solipsism.
Slipsilisium. Oh, I know that one.
That's like a second grade word. What's that
Yeah.
phrase like? I don't got many of them $10 words. You
I
know
don't
that
know
one.
that
That's
phrase.
okay.
No,
Yeah.
no, no. I didn't have my creatine this morning.
Bird in the hands, worth two in the bush, though. We can agree on that.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Six of
Oh,
one, six of
it's
one.
actually a great segue because my mom was down recently. My mom and dad don't want to leave dad out because Glenn's
Come
an
on,
awesome
Dad.
guy,
Yeah.
and she said 6 to 1, half a dozen of the other about something. Literally said it.
It's the first time ever that anyone's ever said it unironically.
Right.
That
Yeah.
and I was going to say, and is not a teacher, but maybe I should say is not an active teacher.
Active teacher, yeah, yeah, retired. She's retired. Yeah, so that was crazy. Like we just talked about this, and now you're saying this, and it was I can't even remember what it was about, but I just like I texted you immediately. I
You did.
like this the second
You
that
absolutely
she
did,
said
and
it.
that makes
I was like,
sense. That was a good
yeah,
choice.
yeah, yeah,
So I went downstairs to I had a little bit of downtime between what I was working on before this and when we were recording the pod, and I was like, I'm gonna go make dinner for me and my kids because the wife's out of town. I mean, I would make dinner anyways, but I was like, oh, I'm gonna do it now. So I go downstairs and I get out a big pot of water, start that boiling. I'm gonna make some pasta. I'm gonna cut up some chicken. I actually like to cube it, like dice it. Not quite dice it, but like a good rough chop. So not ground chicken, and but like good like maybe half-inch cubers, right?
yeah,
And then pan those up, right? Blah blah
yeah.
blah blah, and I cook those
Hmm.
till they're just barely done. And then I throw them in the sauce, which is also heating in a saucier, right? And I let all that finish up. I try and remember to add a little water in the last like minute of cooking to the sauce. Stir that in. Drain the noodles. Not crazy. I drain it. I let it kind of mostly drip out, but I want to keep a little bit of the water, right? I want them damp, right? And I put them
Yeah,
back in
yeah.
the pan, sauce that shit, bit, eat it. So I'll tell you though, tonight none of that worked because I forgot to buy pasta and pasta sauce. So I stopped real quick.
Yeah, yeah.
I
You're like,
did
wait
not
a
get
minute.
very far.
No,
Luckily,
no.
I don't cut the chicken up first. I start that other shit first, and I make sure I get all my mise en place set,
Mise en place, mise en place
mise en place in the house. So
in the
because
house.
I couldn't place my mise,
Hmm.
I didn't get to squeeze my cheese.
And look at these. Oh, oh,
Drop
oh.
the bones on them. So instead, I just screamed at my kids.
Yeah.
Right? I
You
mean,
just,
that'll
yeah,
kill their appetite, and then
yeah, yeah.
because they
They
were
don't need to eat
terrified.
after that.
Uh,
So
uh.
what did you end up making? Well, actually, before you answer that, uh, mise en place, R.I.P. to Anne Burrell or
Oh, and
whatever her name
Burrell?
is.
Yeah.
Yeah, worst cooks in America. She would always say mise en place. That show.
I watched her. I've been watching her forever because she's been around on like Food Network for 15, 20 years. I mean, she's been around for a long time. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. R.I.P. It's a shame. I liked her a lot.
She was funny and weird in a good
Hmm.
way, not like super weird.
Right. Yeah.
A little quirky. There you go.
Quirky. There you go.
Quirky.
Not Corky from Life Goes On. What was that? What was that show?
Thinking of Balky from Perfect Strangers.
Larry and Balky. No, I remember Balky. I do love me some Balky for sure. That was I don't know why that was one of my favorite. That was a
I
TGIF
mean,
show, and I loved that
was
show
it?
for some reason. Yeah,
Yeah. What a weird. Let's just make fun of a foreign guy.
right, right. Because if you see him in interviews, which I don't think he does often, he talks in the normal
Yeah, no, he was in a show that we
accent.
saw, like a show that came out in the last couple of years, and he was in it, and he was like, my wife didn't even realize it for like the first three episodes, and I turned to her and I said, "You realize that's Balky from Perfect Strangers?" And she's just like, "Yeah," because he looked,
Yeah.
yeah, yes.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
What was his
I think
phrase?
I think I saw something like that something that said that he got that role because he of the character he played in Beverly Hills Cop because he kind of played that he had sort of that accent in Beverly Hills
Oh,
Cop.
okay, yeah. Wow, that's ringing a faint, distant bell. That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. He's in the art gallery. He's like
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. And Axel has a good interaction with him, right? About yes, yeah, yeah.
It's so good. I haven't seen
Got
those
him.
in a long time.
Nailed it. Yeah.
I gotta watch it. I can't even do it. I can't even do it right now.
Yeah, yeah, he's good. Yeah. He's a big old smile. Oh man. Classic.
Oh, love it.
Classic as shit, yeah.
Hmm.
Um hmm.
So what did you end up cooking? Just like the chicken and just threw it on the ground like a for a
I
dog and has made
screamed
him.
at my kids,
Hmm.
and then I was like, well, I'm kind of hungry. So I drove to a really nice restaurant and got a steak dinner.
Nice.
I didn't finish it, but I threw it out and came home
Yeah. Nice.
and screamed at my kids some more.
Yeah.
And then I was like, you know what? To really treat myself, I'm gonna get myself a 0 calorie strawberry lemon burst Zevia, like a real
Good.
man.
That's what a
On
real man
Tuesday night. You
drinks.
know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yup. Yup. Oh
That
damn,
goes down.
son.
Yeah, that ain't smooth at all.
No,
Mm-mm.
that
Oh,
first sip of those things. Oh
oh.
man.
Comes out your nose.
Mm-hmm. Mm,
Man,
mm,
yeah. I haven't had a drink
mm.
in like 8 years, but I can still vividly remember like the first whiskey of the night. It's just like,
Yeah. Yeah.
we're
This
gonna do this
dude.
again?
Yeah.
Oof. We're gonna keep doing
Yeah.
this? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I know for me it's that's you. Me it's take the drink and then like I
Oh
always
yeah,
have
that
like
thing.
this shudder with the
Yeah,
ugh,
sure. You just feel
that
the
was always
heat go down your,
yeah.
or you're stupid and you buy like cotton candy flavored Smirnoff and you're like,
Oh.
two shot, and you're like, well, that was delicious.
Right,
I'm
right,
fucked
right.
now. Now I'm fucked.
Now I'm
Man,
super
now
fucked.
I'm in big trouble. Yeah.
I remember on uh Fairview at the Fairview house. I wasn't living there anymore, but it was your birthday. You were working. I showed up
Okay.
early. You were working, but we were gonna have a party that night. And so I showed up, and I was with a couple of the people that were living there. I don't know if you want me to name names or not, but
Uh,
yeah, exactly. It's
who
fine.
describe him? Describe who's that?
Two women. One that's now married to a portly gentleman that we're friends with, and the other one was a good friend of yours for a long time.
Got it. So they were there.
Yep, they were there, and it was just us three. We were waiting. I think
Lee.
Dean.
I hope he watches.
Yeah, I hope he does too.
Yeah.
He would say he was portly. I
He
think
didn't give a fuck. Yeah.
he
But
didn't
he'd
give
have something to
two shits.
say. He
Right.
wouldn't be offended, but he would have something to say right
Yeah.
back. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
he
Okay.
figured out a better way to say it, I think,
Uh-huh.
is yeah,
Yeah.
100%. So I show up, it's just us three, everybody else is like working and stuff, and they busted out 99 blackberries. So you
Oh, I
got the
know this
99
story.
bananas,
Yeah.
99 blackberries, and it's the bottle is like you can't even bottle's like this fucking
Was it a
tall, like
750 or was it a handle? Was it just like
it,
super skinny?
super skinny. Yeah, super skinny and like this fucking tall. And we proceeded to drink
Put it right up your
all of
asshole.
it.
Oh, okay.
Um, we put it up our asshole, and yeah,
You got the whole
I
thing. Yeah.
just took the
Yeah.
whole thing to the
That
rectum.
farts
Yep,
while you're doing it.
yep,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
And so by the time you showed up, I had already thrown up for like 20 minutes outside, and I was
Yeah.
sleeping in the bed the master bedroom. I was just passed out in the master bedroom, and you came in and you were like, I remember you going, "Hey man, you coming down or what?" And I was like, "Yeah, yeah." And I just rolled over and like went back to sleep, and I missed the whole fucking party.
Yeah. That sounds like that whole period of our life.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Ah,
You know, I'm going back to Washington on Friday.
nice.
Well, what did I say in the text? Sammamish? I think it might be Issaquah. I don't remember where we're stopping
Yeah, so
first.
I think Sammamish. I think is. Oh,
So I think
I'm on
I
my
might
phone.
have meant
Yeah.
Issaquah. I don't really remember. It's to see some friends of my wife's. We do that, and then we're gonna go home. Go home. My mom, my mom lives right around the corner from Quentin,
Oh,
so I might just roll by D and be like, "What up?" and
yes.
lay a patch in their front yard.
You should.
Yeah,
You should.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Like not even just lay a patch. Like write out your name
Oof,
by
my
just
full
like
name, middle, and
yeah.
everything.
Yep.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Jesse Edward Con. Yeah, just
Yeah. Uh-huh. Esquire. Like you just add the Esquire.
Esquire the fifth, Reginald
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Perchance
Uh-huh.
Castleman.
Castle man.
You know what I mean? And right, include the you know what I mean.
Yep. And then right, Dean, comma, you're a donkey dick. Your
Yeah.
friend. Yes.
No, Rex Emilius,
Rex
comma.
Emilius. Yeah,
Yeah, you're a
you're a
donkey
huge
dick.
donkey dick.
Smooches, Jesse and Aaron.
Smooches, your friend
Smooches from your friends in California.
in California.
I mean,
And then
I'm gonna be there a while in the front yard.
he's gonna come out. Yeah,
He's gonna
he's gonna
bust my
know.
ass. Hold
Yeah.
up,
Yeah, hold on.
hold on. This is
Mhm.
yeah. I'm just getting started.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You're on the M of Mister. Like you haven't even yeah.
Yeah. So I'm terrible at it. I don't
Yeah, well
write with
yeah.
my car. Yeah. Who'd be
Yeah,
good
who
at
doesn't
that? No.
yeah.
Yeah.
Not me.
No, not you.
Not me. So how long you gonna be in each place?
Ooh, 3 days and then 5,
Okay.
pretty
And
much.
you're driving or you're flying? I can't remember
Rigging
what you
it. Yeah,
said.
no, we're just,
Yeah, oh yeah.
I'll
Yeah,
say
you
it.
like that. You like cruising. You like
Dude, we're gonna be
cruising.
burning in the
Burn
Highlander.
it.
You know what I
Oh
mean? Yeah.
shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hybrid SUV.
hmm Windows up, heat on, baby.
You know what I'm saying? Windows up. Yeah, windows up, some like soft music playing. People maybe getting motion sickness. It's gonna be
hmm
damn. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yup.
Yeah.
Yup.
Yup. Just like we used to do back on Fairview. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anybody need a
Yup.
potty break? Yeah? Of course you do. It's been 30 minutes.
Oh, that's the worst.
I would love it if we could just all pee at the same time.
Yes. Yeah.
Be sick. Sick.
That would be so sick.
We'll be sick as sick as sick.
Sick
Actually,
as
we'll be
shit.
just, yeah, it'll be great. Save so much time.
Yeah. I did have one thing I wanted to, do you want to do it? I mean, do you want to do a transition? I had one thing a correction I needed to make on from the last pod, which I think only has one view. Just one. Yeah. And I
Well,
think it was
so
me because I accidentally turned it on. I
you know
don't
what's
think,
funny? Sorry, go ahead.
no, go.
I was gonna
What's
say
funny?
I didn't even notice. Did it went up like on a Monday or Tuesday, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't even notice that's how out of it I was with like what's going on in my life, and I was just real busy. And I saw the shorts in my normal feed, and I was like, "Oh yeah, we got a video up, no big deal." But I don't think all the big boys out there, like when their episode goes up, they go, "Oh neat, I'm gonna listen to it." So sometimes I feel like, no, I'm not gonna do that. I don't have to listen to it. It'll still exist even if I don't listen to it, right?
hmm Yep.
But yeah, it turns out it didn't even go up, right? And so
Yeah,
I
it
haven't
didn't go
listened
up
to it.
until yeah. I didn't have any time to do any edits until my parents left. It was the
Yeah,
house
yeah,
was full, so I just
yeah, yeah.
once they left, I came home, did the edits because we did try to do we did try to make it an easy version, and it did not work.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to do the edits. Yeah, but so for us, no one's seen
One
it, and
view.
it's not a I don't think it's a part of any of the shorts. So, but I need to put this correction out there. I said that there was probably like nine original Pancake House locations, just kind of in California. There's 146 locations in the U.S., Canada, Japan, and South Korea. So there's way more than just like, oh, a few in San Diego and like one in Eugene, Oregon. Like I said,
Right, right.
there's like 31 states plus Canada, Japan, and South Korea.
So it's international.
Yeah, it should be named IHOP, but it's not.
It's not.
It's
No,
not. So I had to I had to fess up. I had to because I was
be clean on
curious
that. Yeah.
when we jumped off. I was like, how many locations are there? And there's 146. There's not.
Yeah, it's a big difference.
Yeah, pretty big difference. And three other countries other than the US. So
Which I forget that there's even other countries
yeah,
because
because we're big dogs.
we America.
Yeah, we America.
We America. Son, hold on. This is our theme song.
Yep. That's
You
America's
know what I
theme
mean?
song right there.
That is America's theme song. They play that for every football game
Yep.
in my
Yep.
country.
And that's
That's
my country.
my country.
Hmm. Yep. Yep.
I'm also grabbing my sack right now in case you can't tell.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
I can tell. I
you
know.
knew.
I know
Yeah,
the
you know.
look. I know the look.
Yep. Yep.
You have any talking points? I do have a couple more. But if you've
No,
got some,
I mined Blue Sky for like some good questions. So we do have some Blue Ski comments that we can reply to. It's only about half of them I think are questions. The other ones are just observations and constructive
oh,
criticism, I think.
okay.
So we'll get to those.
Okay.
It looks like you had two pieces of media that we
Well,
can
yeah,
play.
let's
You
do
want
one
to
of
do one?
those.
Okay,
Yeah,
so hold on.
whichever
Do you
one you
need
want.
to
Your
hold on,
choice.
hold on. You need to set it up. And which one should I do?
Your choice. Dealer's choice. Well, it's one of two things. So, what would happen if it's a animated series have worked on. I haven't worked on any
Yeah.
new ones, so I got to start working on those. But
Yeah.
I made like eight of them or seven of them. So this one is the aliens one. So what would happen if aliens came here? I guess is what it is. And there's also DJ Dunkoff, the final session of the living room sessions.
Well, let's do the aliens.
Cool.
Wow.
Hmm. They would probably attack us if we were cool with
Yeah.
aliens.
That's evocative. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
The,
Yeah.
the spaceship is literally a pair of headphones that had broken in the middle that were like this, and I just took a picture of it and just
It
made
almost
it.
looked, well, I was going to give you more credit than you were due then because it looked like a Klingon bird of prey to me.
Oh, it does look like a Klingon bird of prey. Yeah.
So, yeah. No, no. Cool ass. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So good
What up,
work.
Worf? What up, Worf?
Yeah. What up, Michael Dorn?
Michael Dorn.
Dorn dog. I'm a Dorn
My,
head.
yeah, I'm a Dornhead for sure.
Oh my God.
I wish I had
Yeah,
ridges.
I'm a Dorn forehead. You get it.
I get it. I get
You
it.
get it.
Yup.
All right.
Um.
Compelling.
So. Wait. Are we transitioning now to everything?
I mean, do you have talking points? I have nothing.
Yeah.
I already,
I have.
I'm the puppy doggy guy and making
Yeah.
dinner. Like I got my shit out.
Okay. Cool. I have two more. One and well, two more. Yeah, I have two more.
Are you sure?
Yes, I do. Yes, I am. So this is just a thing that happened to me that I'm not proud of.
Oh, good.
So I drive a Ford Focus. I'm actually pretty
Big,
proud of that. It's a cool
big
car. I mean,
time.
it's not a cool car, but it's I like it. It's a nice car. Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So you
Hmm.
got Lambos,
I got land.
Ferraris,
Yep.
Ford
Yep.
Focus.
Yep. Yep.
Yep.
I got Eleanor. Uh, I got
Nissan Fairlady.
yep. Yep.
Yep.
I got them all. But
Yep.
my day to day
Yeah, your daily
is my
driver, bro.
yeah.
Yep.
It's my
Yep.
Ford Focus.
Yep.
Yep. So my Ford Focus is a manual transmission, 6 speed
That's
uh,
badass.
manual transmission.
Really?
Yeah,
That's amazing.
yeah. You don't find it's a 2017. Like I guess
Yeah,
they're
that's
still
weird.
kind of making them then, but you don't really find manual
Yeah,
transmissions very often
that's
anymore.
cool. I bet you that's fun. I bet you sometimes a
Yeah,
pain in the ass, but it's fun too.
it's a pain in the ass for sure. Like driving home from work is just so
Because
annoying.
can you imagine drinking, I'm so used to not having a shift. So if I'm drinking a cup of coffee, you know what
Yep,
I'm saying? Blowing a
yep.
cone, you know what I'm saying? Like it's much
Hmm.
easier.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. Well,
you feel me?
you and me both are got very good at the
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
the
Well, I don't know
knees.
about that. I don't know about what. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did some
So
stuff, but I don't know about that. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So
Actually, we
the
did. I'm gonna be
yeah,
honest.
we
I'm
did.
sure that. Yeah.
We
Okay.
definitely, and in fact, you may have been like, and then and you'd press the clutch, and I'd shift if I was in the passenger seat for you.
Okay. Oh, but like
Yeah.
that was for little pieces. And I was thinking like we had a
Oh,
three
the
footer.
Bubba Fett and Darth
No,
Vader and
like
all that. Yeah.
Chewbacca or something. Like there's no way.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. No, 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 none of
I don't
that. None
remember
of that.
that, but okay. Okay. Okay.
No, no. I would. Well, yeah. I wasn't trying to like be like,
That's fat. Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. And then here
six
comes
foot,
our
six
our
foot
portly
bomb.
guy. Just
Yeah, just,
here. You want the ashes? I just loaded
God,
it.
God
You
damn you,
fuck. You
you
fuck. No, I don't.
unbelievable.
I don't.
Like I just put a
But
3 gram nug inside
twelve
of that
dollars
thing.
in there. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Lucas has a car that we found for him. It's a Toyota Camry. It's an automatic. It's a nice starter car. It's a 2007, so it's old. It can get beat up,
Yep.
whatever.
My kid drives a 2007 as well.
Perfect.
Yep.
So the difference between you and I in this situation is your kid drives it. My kid doesn't drive yet, but we found it. It was a great price, and we're like, we're just gonna buy this now. We've got the money.
My brother did the same thing.
Let's just do
He
this.
bought a
Yeah.
car early because of tariff fears. So he just bought it early because he found a good deal on one for his
Right.
kid. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So I try to drive it once a week. just to
Oh
keep
yeah.
it moving, keep it running, you know.
Yep.
And I luckily I was just in the parking lot of my of work, but I'm driving that car out and I'm coming up on a stop sign. I press on the gas on the brake with my left foot, and I take the shifter like to put it into drive or reverse, and I fucking rank it all the way down like I'm trying to downshift
Uh-huh.
my car, and it was just an embarrassing moment for me. I was just like, are you kidding? Like I'm literally slammed on the brake and and shoved this thing into one
Like
or whatever it is that's
D1.
at the
Yeah.
bottom. Yeah, D1 at the bottom. And
Yeah.
it was just really embarrassing. I had to throw it out there. I was like, well, who the fuck does that? Like, come on. Like, you're in a different car, Aaron. You don't have a clutch. Like, what's wrong with you?
It's easy to do.
But I'm glad I wasn't on the freeway when I did that, because that would have been
I'm
a
blowing it
bad
up.
situation. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, bad situation.
I wonder what it would have done.
Yeah, I don't know.
Whee! Just
Yeah, yeah,
redlined it and exploded. Yeah.
yeah. More than likely, it would have the engine would have blown for sure.
It would have just detonated. It
It
would have
would
left
have
a 30-foot crater and yeah.
it would have started to explode,
Yep.
imploded, and then
Collapsed on
exploded.
itself.
Yeah,
10 times harder.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yep.
Yep. Yep.
I
Yep. Yep. Yep.
almost
Yep.
wish that I had done that.
I'm sick.
Yeah,
Only if someone got it for TikTok.
right, right. Yeah,
'Cause
put it on
then,
the gram, get it on
yeah,
TikTok.
put it. And then we go and we put it on the line. You see that movie, The Interns?
No,
Oh
I don't think
man,
I did see the movie. That
and it's
movie.
this great scene. It's the movie's meh, whatever. But there's this scene where they're sitting around. They're like in little groups. And they're all the groups are trying to get jobs at Google. And Owen Wilson and Vince Vaughn are in a group with like three other normal age like college kids, and they're all trying to get jobs at Google. And they're brainstorming new ideas for software, for apps, for applications, for whatever, right? And Vince Vaughn's like, what if there's an application where on your phone where you take a picture and then immediately, right as soon as you take it, you can put it on the line. And people are like, you mean like that's like Instagram? You take a picture and you can put it online right away. And he goes, no, 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 you're not hearing me. It's on your phone, and with the camera in your phone, you take a picture, and right away it goes out on the line, and other people can see it. And they're like, "Yeah, man, that's Instagram." And
Yeah,
he's like, "No,
that's
no, it goes on the line right away." Like, it's pretty funny. I like to
that's
say "on the line" with people, so they're just like, "What?" Yeah, it really frustrates some people. I love it.
yeah, that's
So
awesome. I do like that a lot. I'm gonna have to. I
yeah,
don't know if I'll watch the movie, but I'll try to find that clip so I
just
can
watch
I
that
can
on the but yeah, when they brainstorm
yeah,
Instagram clone
because
on the line.
it was Vince Vaughn that said that, right?
It was. I mean, Owen Wilson's backing him up. He's like, "Don't
Right,
kill his
right,
vibe. He's just brainstorming. He's
right.
spitballing. He's running with it, right?"
Yeah,
In that,
yeah. But
oh,
I can
in
hear
that
Vince
Owen
Vaughn
Wilson
saying
kind of,
that.
yeah, yeah, yeah. You
I can
can.
hear Vince Vaughn on the line, guys. It's on
Yeah,
the
on the
line.
line. Yeah,
Yeah,
like his,
yeah.
yeah, he is very like in old school when he's telling when he's telling Owen Wilson's brother Luke Wilson, he's saying, um, he goes, "I built up like what did he feel like? I built up a stereo and electronics store from one store into a chain of 13, and I can't even read or write. That's true. Just the way
Yeah,
the way
yeah,
he says it is like,
yeah. It's so good.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Okay, well, we're at 52 minutes. Do you want to slam the dunk off, do some blue sky?
Yeah, let's slam the
Um,
dunk off. I'm going to save this other talking point for the next time around because I don't want to
mm,
go forever. So let's do the dunk off. Let's do it.
okay, here it is. Is he having a stroke?
I think so.
So
Yep. Yep.
one, I think someone should check on his health. I think
Yes.
he might have been
Yeah.
having a stroke. And two, I'm pretty sure I'm pregnant with his child.
Yeah. With all that thrusting that was going on.
After having watched that, yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm carrying his baby. Yeah,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna
Yeah.
bring that thing to term.
Yeah. I know you will. I know you will.
I won't play around.
Mm-hmm. Yup.
Come to terms with me bringing that to term.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. And actually, did you notice the
You know,
weird
you
look?
know what
The
I'm
weird.
saying? You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
not just saying. I'm not just
Yeah.
saying. Do you
Uh,
did you notice the weird worm-looking thing in the background
on
when
the
you're
ground? Is that
yeah
a
on the
dog
ground?
toy? What was it?
So it's a giant like earthworm stuffed animal type thing, or maybe caterpillar.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring that up on the next pod. But when my dog gets a little anxious, she just humps the shit out of that thing. The face is dirty.
The face is dirty.
The face is disgusting. Like we have to put it in the washing machine from time to time. I'm gonna make that. I'm gonna make that my.
Hell yeah,
I
show and
shouldn't have
tell.
spoiled.
Should
I
have
shouldn't have
show and
spoiled it.
tell. Who's
I'm
show?
gonna.
No one's gonna watch this episode this far. We're an hour in.
That's true.
So
You're right. You're
yeah,
right. I'm gonna pretend like it's a whole new thing.
no one will know.
No one will know. Who's gonna
No one
know?
will.
No one will know.
Nobody. Ain't nobody gonna
Ain't
know.
nobody. All right, cool, man. You want to do some Blue Sky? Brick Pounders Corporation didn't send me an ad. I haven't heard from them in a while, so I don't know if they're gonna
Yeah,
drop us or not or what. But
I'm ready. Let me get everything situated. Okay. Here we go. Again, some of these are I don't know. I don't understand some of
okay,
these. Like I mean, I
okay,
understand them as words on a screen, but I don't understand if they're some of them aren't questions, they're commands. Anyway, so the first one comes from Bananarama Blama.
ooh, okay.
Writes, what kind of equipment setup do you guys use to record the pod? It looks like you guys really have a huge budget. So I feel like that's a dig,
Yes, a
but
little sarcastic, right?
maybe it's hard to tell though from
Writing.
text,
Yeah,
right? So
yeah.
I just use my computer, my desktop computer, and we run everything, and I mean everything, through Riverside FM,
Yep, yep.
which is very widely used. Although other folks tend to have superior webcams. Actually, our video is okay. It's our audio that blows anus because we're using AirPods and cheap mics and shit. So we don't have the Rode or the Shure with the P screen thing on it,
Yeah,
for the sibilants and all that stuff. So
yeah.
uh,
In fact, I wish we had those so I could be like, "Hey, man, can you move that a little closer?"
yeah, so I could bring it. I didn't do that. And then I would say I'm a massive endorser, fan, and supporter of DaVinci Resolve. So we run it all through. Um, so we do the editing, the post work in that. But yeah, that's like, what do you got? You have a light. You at least have like a light, right?
Yes, yeah. I have a Jesus.
Aaron's got an oh Jesus. Look at that. Is that LED?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I
Uh,
have a light, and I just use my iPhone.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
and keep my iPhone plugged in so it doesn't die, and
So
this little light.
am I on an iPhone right now on your side? So
Yes.
it's that small? Like when we're watching something and I'm playing it back for you, it's only like half the screen,
I see it
right?
just fine. The way that it sets it up, like
Okay.
it takes you and like puts you way over here in the corner and
Okay.
keeps me
Okay.
over here in the corner.
Cool.
So yeah, we're good. We're
Okay,
good.
good.
I
All
had
right.
used this other thing that I had. I can't remember what it's called, and the quality was not as good as an iPhone. So I
Mm,
just went back to the iPhone.
okay. Plus you got the AirPods now, so you look dope. You look like every other guy in the world.
Yep. Yep. Although
Yeah.
these things like they don't fall out.
No, everybody complains about that. I'm like, not mine.
No. Yeah.
I guess
Not
I
at
got
all.
lucky. Okay, next one is from
Misty Listy.
I'm sorry?
Is it Misty Pisty Listy?
Misty Pissy Misty Slippy Misty. What was it? Misty no. She's Misty Wisty Listy. I'd have to look it up. But
It's not her
no,
though.
there's only one repeat asker here, and I know you know who that is.
Oh my
So
God. Yeah, I
but
was
we'll get
just
there.
thinking. Yeah, yeah,
No,
yeah,
he's
yeah.
there. He's there. Or they're there. They're there.
There, there.
They're there. They're there. Get it? They're there.
Yeah, I get it.
They're there. Okay.
Mhm.
This one's from Droopy Chestnuts, 70 minus one.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Um, if you could travel anywhere and stay there worry-free for 6 to 12 months, other than Atlantis, where would you go?
Because that would have been my first choice.
Yeah, yeah. But I like this question because I always say I don't always say this because I don't get asked that often. I always
Yeah,
say this.
idiot. You stupid motherfucker.
But when I lived in Manhattan, it was dope because it was for 2 years. There was like an end point because it was just while the girl I was dating was going to school. So we knew we were going to leave. And it was like the ultimate vacation to a significantly different place than where you're from because we were there for like 2 years. So like 20 some months, right? So we felt like locals after a year. Not totally, but close enough, right? We knew our way around. It was like, when you go somewhere cool, like when we went to Hawaii or whatever, we were there for like 10 days, but that would be my answer, would be Hawaii. Because I would love to go there for like 6 months, 12 months, like really feel like you live there. Because then you really get to know the shit, the daily shit, to see the seasons and what it's like day after day. What's Christmas like there? What's Fourth of July like there? And what is blah, 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 blah. So, um, for me, that's easy. That's I already answered the question. It's Hawaii. But
Why? Right.
what about, and it'd be Big Island specifically, just so we're clear. It'd be Big Island. But where would you go?
Oh, it's hard to say.
Okay. So the next one comes.
I would probably want to go. I'm trying to think of the places that I've gone to visit that I really loved a lot. That I'd like to have been there longer. Um,
Or it could be a new place. Like we're going to.
right.
You
Okay.
could say Australia, right? Or who knows? You could say
Right.
where any place you've never been necessarily, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good call. I'd like to try Germany. I'd like to go to Germany and I'd like to live in Germany worry free. I love this worry free part. Because I'm assuming if I go to Germany, I'm not just like, am I required to stay in Germany, or can I take a weekend trip to Italy, or I mean, or
No, I think
whatever,
it's like you're living there. So if you're living in San Diego, you can certainly take a trip to Disneyland or
Right. Yeah. Yes.
Phoenix or something. Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Right. Yeah. So I think it would be Germany
Or
because I
Tijuana, Mexico.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Tijuana.
Tijuana. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I go there constantly,
Every
constantly,
Friday. Yeah.
every single Friday. But I think it would be Germany because I think I'd want to taste the food. Or I'd want to try the beer, and I'd like to be able to kind of hop to other countries and visit other countries as well.
Feel you. Yeah, that's a good call. I would totally do Germany too. I would totally. Okay. Good question, Droopy Chestnut 70 minus
Yeah.
one.
Thank you.
So the next one, this is nice. Oh, this is nice. Very timely. I mean, I'm sure that's why you wrote it. It's from The Glove is the Goat, right?
Yeah. Duh.
Yeah. The Glove is the Goat. And his
GP.
question is, how do you guys feel about the OKC Thunder winning
Mm,
since they used to be the Sonics? You don't care
mm-mm.
for it?
I don't care for it.
Why not? I'm indifferent. I don't give a shit, but
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of indifferent. I just don't like the fact that they left the way they left. Like, if it had been like a relocation that everyone kind of knew was happening once the team was sold. But I don't want them to succeed. I don't know, because I'm not even a basketball guy. You and I have talked about
no, I
this.
don't.
Like, I
No.
really, even growing up, like, I knew Sean Payton. That's a football coach. I knew who Sean Kemp was and Gary
So can't
Payton.
Gary Payton. Yeah.
Yeah. I knew who they were, Detlef Schrempf, like all of those guys, but I never watched it, so I don't really care that much, but I just don't like the way they left. So fuck them.
Okay. Yeah. I
Although I
didn't even
do,
know they
I
left for like a year or two afterwards because I was so out of the loop on basketball. So
yeah. Well, and at that
shame
point,
on
that
me.
was, I think they left in like '07 or '08. Like, you had to have been, were probably were you living in New York at that point?
Might
Or
have been in New York or maybe back in the South
back?
Bay, but
Yeah.
yeah, but
Yeah.
a lot
Although
of
I
this,
did, I did hear they're coming back maybe with expansion team as an expansion team over the next
yeah,
couple of years.
we'll see. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
I've heard that too. My brother would love that.
I bet he would.
Okay, so this next one comes from Edwin Skellymore, definitely
Hmm.
a real name.
Yes.
What's the deal with public bathroom toilet paper? I mean, for real? It always tastes like shit, even worse
Oh,
than the hand soap. I didn't
oh, that's
expect that.
I was not
Took a
expecting
turn.
that turn. No,
No,
not at all.
no.
Holy
Maybe, Edwin.
shit.
Yeah, maybe. So I will say that my experience with public bathroom toilet paper isn't a positive one,
No,
but it's not
it's not in your mouth either, I'm
from
sure.
me trying to eat it. No, it's from me
Right.
trying to use it to scrape excess feces off of my sphincter
Yep.
or my anus. What's the outside? The sphincter. What? I'm trying to remove the feces that wasn't fully expelled during the
From
movement.
yeah,
That's
you
kind of
just
clinging
from your
to my.
bunghole. We'll
No,
just
I
say
want to be
bunghole.
specific, right?
Okay.
From my
Okay.
from my anus. Yeah,
Sure.
I'm gonna go with anus.
Yeah. I do love
So
sphincter though.
sphincter is great. Pucker hole. I mean, there's a million good words for it. I want to
Right.
be correct, and maybe I'm wrong, but I like
And
anus.
making sure there's
Clip
no
clip that, Jimmy. I like anus.
yeah, yeah,
Clip that.
and send it to Johnny so we can clean it
Yeah,
up.
so we can clean it up.
Yeah. Oh wait, I can't remember. What were you saying?
I mean, sometimes I have to get more than I would at home, so
Right.
for fear of puncturing the paper with. I don't want the feces from my anus to be the feces on my fingers. Not ideally. I mean,
Uh,
I don't know.
it's happened. It's
Depends
happened.
on the
But
night. Yeah, I don't know what we're
yeah,
doing, right? On any given night, but on a normal
yeah,
night, no. No, I
yeah.
don't.
And what sucks about that, like, because we've all done it, where it's like, oops, whoops, oopsie daisies, and it's like, uh,
You like forgot to get paper and you just wiped with your hand? Like
yeah,
what?
just full, no, like puncturing,
Just
just puncturing and just shoving your finger straight up
just
your asshole. Yeah, just all the way up.
just knuckles
Just,
deep. Whoa, that's not right.
yeah, that doesn't
Yeah,
feel right. Oh,
that
it
doesn't
feels
feel well.
right.
Maybe it does. Yeah,
Yeah. But the thing is, like, so you got some doo doo on your finger.
yeah. You
Like
got
how
dookie
you like
paw.
you gotta like pulling up the pants to get to the, because you're in a public place, like pulling up the pants to get to the, you got to be really careful with it. You got to be so
Hmm.
careful,
You
so
do,
careful.
unless you're
And I'm
wearing
not
like your
asking
poop
I'm not
pants.
asking for a triple ply toilet paper here, but maybe just a double ply so we have a little extra.
Just not like a
It's like
half ply.
sand. Yeah, yeah, it's like sandpaper almost.
Oh,
Not like sand.
sand.
Yeah, I forgot to say paper,
Are
which
you
is why I corrected
like hand
myself and
litter?
then
Like yeah,
sandpaper.
okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Oh, you don't live in San Diego. You don't remember. They use we use sand. We actually
yeah, yeah.
take
No,
just
it's
handfuls
been
of sand and
I haven't been
yeah,
down there in a while. Yeah.
yeah,
All right.
yeah. I hate it. I don't taste it. I don't taste
In any
the
event, I
soap
don't think
either.
we're
Yeah,
eating it. Yeah. No. No.
no.
Okay.
Unless I don't get it all off and I like do one of these afterwards or
Whoops.
something. Oopsie
Yeah.
daisies.
You're going to bed, so you suck your thumb, and you're like, "Whoops."
Oops, forgot to wash that off.
Yep, that's feces.
That's that's feces, not even soap. That's just feces.
Totally
Yeah.
spaced. Yeah.
Oh, that's the
But
one that went up my butt.
I'm all comfy in the sheets. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Mm.
fuck it. Yeah. Okay. Great. Moving on. The next one comes to us from Rhino Dong.
Oh, whoa. That's pretty big. Holy shit. Did he send a picture? I gotta see what this guy looks like. I'm assuming it's a guy.
And he wrote, "Y'all want to swing from these?
Kinda.
I just want to see." Yeah, not
Like
for.
that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I want to swing from them,
No, I'd take
but I
a
kind
peek
of
under
want
the
to.
hood though. I just want to
Yeah.
see. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
100%. So yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Please. Yeah. Yeah.
if
Yeah.
that's it. Yeah, why not?
Hmm?
Okay, moving on from Rhino Dong.
Yeah. I love Rhino Dog, man. Keep sending them, man. Send pics next time, please.
Okay, man. Okay, the next one's from Jack the Tripper.
Jesus.
He writes, okay, I'm just gonna say it out. 'Cause I'm not gonna act it. He writes, ha 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 ha. Are you cool, man? Ha 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 ha. Lols. Eat rat poison, you rotten fucks.
That was there's a lot of fucking twists and turns in these things, man. Like ha ha ha, are you cool? Like, okay, this is going in the right direction. Eat rat poison. You, what did he say? You stupid fucks.
Rotten fucks.
You rotten fucks. Yeah, come on, Jack the Tripper. You tripping? You tripping? Get out of here with that shit. Damn.
Man, okay. So, okay. Moving on from okay. Well, this
Look,
is kind
actually,
of
you know what? Going back to Rhino Dong real quick. Do you think he's cut or uncut?
cut.
Cut.
I don't know.
Okay. Well,
Uncut, like
sorry. Do you think he's got he's
cut.
got the
I think
skin?
is he
Yeah.
jacked? I'm like,
Well,
yeah,
yeah. I assume if he's got a Rhino Dong, he's beefed up. You know
he
what I
is
mean?
yoked. I didn't know what you meant. Okay. That one
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, I have no idea.
Send the pic.
Yeah, send pic.
Yeah.
Send PIXXX.
Yes, please.
Pics. Yeah, send pics. Rhino Dong.
Rhino Dong.
I mean,
So good.
he better be packing a Mack truck. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah, yeah. It better not be
because
a ladybug. You know what I mean?
I hear you. Next one comes to us from Captain JLP,
Oh shit.
and all they write is tea Earl Grey hot.
I love it. That's
Pretty classic. Pretty
yeah,
classic. So.
Yeah.
Nothing to say or do about that.
Not, no, not at all. And how beautiful is it that we talked about Worf earlier
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah, yeah,
Klingons? It's great.
yeah. It's
JLP.
beautiful, beautiful. Captain
Hmm.
JLP.
Captain JLP.
Uh, the next one comes to us from Geology George.
Oh,
Man, we get the best names.
yeah, I know. These guys are
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah,
Yeah.
they're wonderful. Geology George, do you have a favorite rock or stone or a specific mineral that you really love? Maybe a small green and black stone carved into the shape of a frog taking a dump on all fours. I mean, it's a little creepy.
It's a little creepy. Kind of
It's a
love
little
the
creepy.
visual, to be honest. Oh, damn. You do love. Does that? Wow. How did he know that?
I don't know how he knew that. My grandma bought this for me in Africa probably 30 to 40 years ago.
Wow. That's
And
pretty cool.
you rub his belly for good luck.
I thought you were going to say you rub his belly and he takes a shit.
No, but I mean, he is kind of like squatting all
Yeah.
goofy, right? But
Yeah. Yeah.
like,
I
I've
like
had this
that.
thing forever, and it's like, what? My computer's really struggling to mask out my background when I do this.
Right. It is. Yeah.
Whoa.
Seeing all that
Um,
grain.
so anyway, yeah. So
Nice.
yeah, I would say this one, Geology George. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't have one. I'd say that your green frog is probably
My
my
guy too.
favorite. Yeah.
Okay. This one's from Stuart Robertson the fifth.
Mm,
Normal
very
name.
formal. Yeah.
Yes. He writes, "Are you a big boy, all grown up with poo poo in your butt?"
Seems seems like there's opposites going on there.
I mean, I am a big boy.
Yes.
I am all grown up,
Uh,
and I probably have poo poo in my butt. So I'm
honestly,
gonna
yeah.
yes to
Yeah.
everything. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. I typically have to like 10 minutes later be like, I should probably go wipe again. So yeah, that's me.
typically yes. Yeah. All right. So yes, yes, and yes from
Yes,
both of
yes, and
us.
yes. Hmm.
Stuart Robertson the fifth. Now the next one is your boy,
God.
Heinous Anus.
I knew you were gonna say heinous anus. Hold on, don't even say it. Poop lick, butt, nose, nostril, hairy chest.
You're not far off.
Okay, okay, okay.
I mean, it's more of a sentence than that, but not like
Okay.
it. So you ready?
Yes.
I make Slurpee dump in mommy's mouth. Slurpee dump.
Slurpee dump. That is so gross. Why are you doing that? And is it your mom or is it
It's
like,
just
ooh, mommy, you know?
in mommy's mouth. I don't even know if it means like someone's mother or not. Like in mommy, who knows? I make Slurpee dump in mommy's mouth.
Heinous anus.
Yeah. I'm just happy that there's like another person in it's not like he like normally he sticks his own fingers up his own ass and then in his
Right.
eyeballs or
Yeah.
something, right? So
True. True.
yeah, so I'm just
Yeah.
glad that there's a mommy.
I don't know if I'm glad that there's a mommy. I almost wish it was just
Yeah.
a stranger, you know?
Just a guy by himself. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. I'm
Yeah.
happy there's another human involved.
Another human involved. You're right. You're
That's
right.
what all I
Yeah.
mean.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Usually he's like giving himself pink eye or hepatitis from all the fecal
Yeah.
matter he's rubbing everywhere.
All over himself.
Yeah.
So
Heinous
no question
anus.
there. I'm
Nope.
just gonna no.
Love you.
Move
Love
on
you
to the
though.
hey buddy, keep coming back. That way we know you're alive. Um do a wellness check. Or was it called that? Yeah, wellness.
A wellness check. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd call it that.
Santa Claus but bad
Ooh.
is the next one. Santa Claus but bad. He
Okay.
writes, you've been naughty, so you should eat rat poison.
Wait, come on. What's up with rat poison today, guys?
I don't know, that's the thing. Yeah, because the other one was uh ha 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 lols, eat rat poison, you rotten fucks. Yeah, and this one is eat rat poison.
Santa Claus, but bad is what it was.
Santa Claus but bad.
I don't like you.
Yeah, and the uncalled for.
Uncalled for.
Second to last one, the penultimate question. This one's from Clint Westwood,
Ooh,
not Eastwood, because
no.
that's yeah,
Yeah.
Westwood.
Hmm.
Hey guys, never time listener, first time caller.
Oh,
What?
okay.
Oh, this was kind of related to the first question. What does your post-production workflow look like? Just want to know what to avoid because your show is actual garbage.
Okay.
So
Never watcher,
again,
first time
with
caller.
the how would you know if you've never listened? Like
Right.
low hanging fruit, easy buddy. But I think I mentioned it earlier that we use DaVinci Resolve to do the entirety of our post-production workflow from clip ingestion through sequencing and editing to sound design and color grading, motion graphics, and exporting deliverables. It's all done in DaVinci Resolve.
DaVinci Resolve.
Yeah.
And
So,
actually, I love that that's Clint Westwood, because for Father's Day, I got
oh my gosh,
the fistful of
was that like
dollars,
the man with no name guy?
man
Like,
with no name.
damn,
You like that?
that is really Hammer. Yeah, that's savage. That's man. There you go, shooting people. Just
Did it.
that's classic Aaron.
Always doing it. Always
Always throwing
shooting
back his
people.
poncho and shooting people. Yeah,
That's what they call me. That's what they call
classic
me.
AO.
Classic AO.
The man with Aaron as a name.
Yeah, yeah, that's also what they call me. I'm like, guys,
You can just say Aaron.
you can just say Aaron. It's fine.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, the very last one. This one's from Claire Obscure, and it's you fellows got any trips planned? Go to hell. So yeah.
Definitely not planning on
But
going there.
no, no thanks. Yeah, like what he said.
Yep.
So no thanks, Claire Obscure, if that is your real name.
Mm-hmm.
But we have a plan. Yeah, we're going to Sweden next month.
Nice.
Yeah,
Me? Is it me?
I mean, I'm done. I already talked about going to Washington.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's
So,
just like a road trip for family. That's not like it'll be a
that's not
vacation, but it's not like,
right. Yeah.
you get it.
I get it. When it's family, it's not vacation.
Dude, my computer's having a hard time tonight, isn't it? Look at that. Like half my face is gone.
Yeah. It has been a little wonky.
Yeah, it's fucked. Yeah,
It's all right. It's all right.
yeah.
So we don't have a major trip planned, but we are there's a place down here in San Diego called Paradise Point, which is like this huge resort. I don't know how many acres, a lot of acres, where you can like rent
Whew,
jet
that
skis.
sounds
And
big.
yeah, it's a lot.
Wow.
A lot.
Wow.
Yeah, a lot of acres. Like five swimming pools, and little
No.
casitas all over the place.
Oh, do
Little
they serve
casitas.
tapas?
Yeah,
Tapas?
tapas and
Uh-huh.
gazpacho.
Oh, gazpacho.
So for the 4th of July weekend, we're doing a little. We're calling it a staycation, even though we're leaving the house. Like, we're staying in San Diego, but going down to Paradise Point. Gonna have a nice like three or 4 days down there, renting jet skis and doing all sorts of fun stuff.
Is it Los Tres or is it going to be Solamente Los Dos?
I'm sorry.
Is it going to be just you and the wife, or are you going to take the young buck
Oh,
too? You know what I mean?
yeah. It's actually the three of us. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
What about your
yeah.
dog? What do you do with your pup?
I mean,
Have you ever put down?
fill the yeah. I was gonna say fill the bowl and hope she doesn't eat it all on the first day, I guess. Yeah.
We
Yeah,
probably
no, actually
euthanized.
probably gonna take her into the vet and have her put down, just so we don't have to deal with it. It's fine. We'll get her taxidermied, and we'll bring her home, and just,
There's another one
well,
just like her at the pound. I guarantee you.
it's true. It's true. No,
Yeah.
we have a person who comes in. So we don't take the dog anywhere. We have a person that comes in, to because we like her to stay at the house and she's comfortable here. So we have a lady that comes in a couple times a day, do walks, do tuck-ins, that kind of stuff. I know. And then boo 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 boos. Boo. And we also put up cameras. I I'll be honest, I don't give a shit. I don't know. Who cares? I don't give a shit about the cameras, but who's like checking 40 times a day. Oh, the dog's on the couch. The dog's on the couch.
Yeah. She's going through all the different cameras. She's like, is there? Why is there one in the toilet?
I say, you know why? Why do you think
Aaron, did you put one in the toilet? You
why do you think
know
I
it.
make so much bank? I'm throwing that shit up on the
Ah,
internet,
ah, 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 ah.
putting that on the line. Or what did he say?
Yeah, I put them. They go straight to the line. They go
Yeah,
straight up on the
yeah.
line. Yeah. So you can't even. It can't even see my hand now.
No, I know.
Weird.
Very odd.
Maybe it's like the shirt I'm wearing in combination with the. I don't know.
It's
I
a
do this.
That's a great shirt.
That's a great shirt, right?
Yeah.
There you go.
There. Oh, now we can see everything.
That's normal.
Although you can see the background in the
Yeah,
on
in the
yeah,
yellow of my here. What if
yeah.
I? I'm just gonna here. Hold on. Watch this. I'm gonna leave the picture.
Okay.
I'm
Oh,
gonna,
where'd he go, everybody? Where'd he go?
I'm gonna take off Rescue Rangers,
Ooh, okay.
and I just got my shirt on underneath, which is Hi, aloha. Boom.
Your face is completely gone. Oh, what's going on with that?
I don't know. It's really having a hard time tonight. That's amazing. That was
Yeah,
awesome.
I love it.
Uh, okay, and here we go. I'll just do this.
Yep. We'll send it to Johnny. Clean it up.
You better clean it up.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're gonna feed him some rat poison.
Yep. Otherwise, I'm going to take him to the vet. I'm going to have him put
Clip
down.
this, Jimmy. Yeah.
Clip it.
We gonna get Johnny put down.
Johnny. Johnny.
We're gonna call him Johnny put down.
Johnny put down because we're just always talking shit to him.
Johnny, and then we're gonna call him Johnny Dead.
I'm going to call him Johnny. I'm going to kill that motherfucker. That's what his name is.
Yeah.
Johnny Aaron's going to kill that motherfucker.
That's a shitty family name.
It's a horrible family name. They tried to
Yeah.
change it. The courts wouldn't let them change it.
When they immigrated.
Yeah.
No, okay. Okay, got it. I thought maybe when the family came over from where that's a normal name
Yeah.
back in the 1800s, and they're like, "Sir,
Yeah.
write your last name on on this line." He's like, "Well, it's okay." So
Very
in
long,
English, it's
first of all.
Aaron's
Yeah.
gonna kill this motherfucker.
Yeah.
And
And they're like,
okay,
can this just be Smith?
can this be
And they're like,
Can be Gilbert? Yeah, Smith.
Yeah,
And they're
yeah.
like, no, that's taken.
No. Yeah.
We
Mm-mm.
just had a Smith.
Yeah. And we can't have more than
Mhm.
one Smith in this country. That's
No
for sure.
chance. And
Yeah.
Jones is taken too. Yeah.
Yeah. Hmm. The only Smith
Yeah.
they would allow is John Smith.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. That's how we do it.
That's how we do. I think that kind of doo-doos it for the show.
And I meant to say Joseph Smith because that's the Mormon guy, isn't it?
But I knew John Smith. I think wasn't John Smith Pocahontas' boy.
Oh yeah, true.
It's
Oh yeah, I like
Joseph.
that better than
It's okay.
Joseph Smith. Yeah,
It's
fine.
okay.
They're
It's
they're
okay.
all fictitious characters.
Maybe. No.
I,
Tell that
I
to,
mean,
tell
I
it to
mean,
the more go to Salt Lake City and say that. Yeah.
yeah, I will. I
Yeah.
will. In fact,
Yeah, you will.
that's where I'd go for 12 months, 6 to 12 months. Salt Lake City.
Utah's fucking beautiful.
It is beautiful. I know.
I would actually totally go there because the Mighty Five, the national park, the 5 national parks in Utah are unreal. Every single one. We got Canyonlands, you got Arches, you got um my favorite of them all, Zion. Well, actually, not my favorite. It was my favorite until I went to Hawaii. That place ruined everything else for me. You've got the one with the water pocket full. What's that called? And then there's a fifth. So obviously they
Damn.
made a huge impression on me. Yeah.
Yeah, that last one, you must have loved it. Damn, son. Damn.
So fuck you, right in the butt.
Right in the booty.
I got to wrap this. It's been an hour and a half. I got to wrap this up,
Shit. Yeah, yeah.
and I got to take care of some other stuff. So I'm gonna play the outro if you're done.
I'm good.
Okay. My dog's licking my foot, so it's a wrap.
It's on now. Yeah.
Right in the toes. Where's my fucking head?
It's gone. I don't see her face. What a weird situation.
Okay, hey guys.